Hi guys, it's Christy and it's time for Mommy to make some coffee. Yeah, I better be very quiet so she doesn't hear me. But yeah, welcome to the far out world of coffee creations. Because guess what guys, it's time for some fun. My mommy, your barista, Scarlett, will be doing taste tests of all sorts of creamer flavors, coffee flavors, and crazy combinations that she makes. She'll even go on some trips to some coffee shops and do some taste testing that way. So yeah, why don't you come in and join her for some coffee? Uh-oh, I think I'm caught. Christy? Yes, dear. What are you doing? I'm watching you make coffee. Why are you standing behind me like that? You act like you're hiding something. Yeah, I'm recording an intro for the channel for you. Oh, really? Yeah. So, I'm making you an intro because you need it. She's getting the coffee K-cup out, putting in the new one because she is a kook and forgot that she could use the same one over because she's a goober. Hey, watch it. I know. But anyway, so now she's going to go throw the other one away because she's a goober and forgot. But hey, you know what? That's all good because she knows now. Yeah, I know now. I'm just, trying to get that done. But anyway, yeah, so, she's got all sorts of taste tests. Coffee shop taste test, creamer taste test, all that stuff. And you never know, some crazy baby Sharky might show up and hang out with her and banter like we just did. Yeah, this girl right here always wants to banter with us. So you never know when she might show up. Exactly. And not to mention, we got some awesome friends that wanted to help out too with our theme songs. Either right, Mommy? Yeah, Travis, Josh, they've got all sorts of fun planned. Yep. So, without further ado, why don't you join us right now on the far out world of coffee creations for all sorts of fun, laughter, and love. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some fun.
Welcome to Far Out Coffee Creations, where the coffee is always hot and the food is always good. Scarlet Brew is a cup for you, so yummy. Always a fresh cup of joe with a big giant cup. Every soup tastes so good. Scarlet, that's the barista you want to choose. When you drink her coffee, you'll know it's so good for you. She makes the best coffee in the house. She does test, different types of coffee and talks about different stuff. Sometimes she tries different coffee makers too. With the far out world of coffee creation, you'll find a big sensation. Scarlet with her wit and Christy with her banter. The little shark is always there hanging with the crew. We hope you come on in and don't forget. And every cuppa, you'll find the best aroma. Fresh with every sip, you feel safe and sound. With Scarlet, coffee is the best around. So come on, gather around for the best coffee ever found. The far out world of coffee creation. And you're a barista, Scarlet. Thank you for watching. Y'all come back now. You're here. Have a couple with us and enjoy. Yum, smell those biscuits.
Hey guys, welcome back to the far out world of coffee creations. Scarlett here. I'm going to go grab the Cheesecake Fantasy out of the fridge and we're going to try that one cold real quick. I'm thinking about it because I'm still thirsty, so I'm figuring I'll go ahead and grab that. Hopefully it's not frozen under here. Because I put it back in the fridge. I had it, but then the recording kind of got moved up. Okay, good. It's not frozen. Because sometimes they freeze on you. in this fridge that I discovered recently. This was months ago, which you will hear me mention this on one of the old recordings that I told you I had with the iPad. Basically, I put something in the fridge and I pushed it back a little too far, and let's just say the whole top of it, the middle of it froze, and it looked like a huge, it seriously looked like a hailstone in the middle of the coffee. And I can tell you, I know what that feels like because I've touched them. And that's the shape of it. It looked like a huge, it looked like a huge big old 50-cent piece hailstone. Maybe a little bigger because this cup's a little bit wider. But it was a little bit bigger than I say a 50-cent piece. It was pretty good size. It still floated in the middle of the cup. It wasn't quite as big around as the inside of my cup is, but it was as big as it could be where it could still float. And it was like, it was floating in the middle of. I'm like, ew, no. It's one thing if I put ice in it, but ice should not be in it unless I put it in it. That way I know that I put it in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. Or if I'm ordering an iced coffee somewhere, that's when ice should be in it, not the coffee itself being frozen. No. I don't want floaties in my drinks unless I put them there. Or, you know, it's in there from like a beverage that you order. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. All right, let's try this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I was right. This is better cold. So if I got cherry cheesecake, for example, let's say hypothetically speaking, I got cherry cheesecake for Christmas, I would do that one cold, not hot, because cheesecake just is not meant to be drank hot, in my opinion. Now, like I said, all of these taste tests are just my personal preference, my personal opinions. They're not your opinion. You guys could choose to enjoy it warm. Me personally, I don't. I did not like this one hot. Ugh. No thanks. That's so good. I do enjoy that. But I'm so looking forward to trying that pina colada cold. But I will have to move that stuff out of there because I'll have to wash these 3 mugs up. Which I won't do that on the channel because I've done that a few times now. Which you will hear me do that sometimes in the future just because I need to keep up with that because, yeah. Because I've only got 4 of these and these are the main ones I use. So yeah. Like they always say, a great cup of joe and a big giant cup. Yep. They know. So good. Oh, liquid cheesecake. Yum. Cheesecake goodness. I like it. Much better cold. Like I said, I try to find ways to not waste these if I can help it. Because they are not cheap. And I mean, when I first took a drink of that, I'm going, oh God, no. Because it did not, like, for me, it wasn't right warm. It just, And that's why I quickly just put it in the microwave, put it in the fridge, and was like, we're going to drink this cold. Because I did not want to waste anyone's money. If I can help it, that's what I'm going to try to do. Because I don't, and like I said, if it is one that I know I'm not going to like, I'm not going to be able to help. But not drink much of it because it's just like, And like I said, I know there's going to be some that I don't like. Like this one, I did not like warm, but I liked it cold. But there are going to be some that I'm just going to be like, no. Either way, it's just going to be, no. I mean, because you're not going to like every single flavor out there. I already know that. You guys are going to see me going, no. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the Advent one. Except I am a little nervous because hopefully a certain flavor's not in it. Yeah. But anyway. For our new subscriber, she cannot stand eggnog. That's what she's talking about. Yeah, I hate eggnog. Ugh. I would not drink eggnog if somebody paid me to do it. That's how much I hate eggnog. Like I said in the pina colada one yesterday, I smelled it, and it, like, after I drank it, because I wasn't paying attention, because it was morning and I was thirsty, but then I smelled it, and it smelled like a faint smell of paint. It was gross. And I've smelled spiked eggnog before. It's freaking gross. And my one friend used to pick on me, my friend Vicky that I told you guys about before. She loved it, and she would joke me, eggy noggy. I'm like, ew, get that shit away from me. I mean, me and her we had so much fun together. Vicky was fun. And she would, you know, she's like, eggy noggy. I'm like, ew. No. And she worked at another adult day program that I was in. I always called her another big kid. She was another big kid like me. She was, I mean, she had some disabilities, but she was pretty high functioning. Vicky was. Till basically all heck broke loose, and then she lost a lot of her high functioning stuff that she had. I mean, she was high functioning enough that she could actually go and walk by herself for a while, and then stinking Alzheimer's had to hit her. And that's what I meant when I said basically Alzheimer's ruined her independence for her. Damn disease. That is one disease that makes me mad. I ain't gonna lie, it ruins people's lives. It really does. And she was really not that old when she had it. She was young too. Kind of like a certain other person we know, puppy, that had dementia that died last year. Freaking young. I mean, not that young. I mean, she was just like, you shouldn't be getting Alzheimer's at that age, in my opinion. It's like, oh, dang, man. Like, take a person's independence out the window. Jeez. That is one disease that does get me mad. Because it's like, you could be just really young and then it just screws with you and just takes your memories and you just, ugh. That disease does. It makes me mad. Because it does. It just ruins people's lives. Like, takes their independence, takes their memories away from them. And and to watch somebody with it. My grandpa had it. And let me tell you, to see somebody struggle and not remember people's names and not remember things, it just like, oh, it kills you. I mean, it doesn't only affect the person it's affecting, but it affects everyone around you too. I mean, it's like, and some people take it. Me, I was angry because it was, taking all his fun away from him. Whereas other people, that disease brings out the hatred in people. It brings out the worst in some people because some people take it to the extreme of, well, he don't remember me and it's your fault. That's why I hate Alzheimer's disease. Because sometimes it brings out the evil in people. And I'm talking not the people it's affecting, but the people around him. Because some of my relatives blamed me because he remembered me and not them. My immediate family, my mom and my brothers, no. But my aunts and uncles, it was as if they blamed me. Like, well, he loves you more. No, it's because I'm there a lot. I mean, and I was never this big head going, nah. He remembers me, not you. And they seemed to think I was, but I wasn't. Because I'm not that type, but, But that disease will bring out the evil in some people, let me tell you. Whew. And another story I have of Alzheimer's disease, I got a couple of them. Besides my grandpa, I know a couple more stories about that disease that I could tell you. And let me tell you, it's gut-wrenching. It really is, especially when, you don't expect it. So one of them, the first experience I had with it after Grandpa passed was I had moved out and I was in my old apartment and this lady called me. And I had a feeling she had Alzheimer's. I can smell that a mile away. And she goes, "Hey, Skeeter, how you doing?" I'm like, what the hell? But I didn't say anything, and I thought to myself, okay. So I just started talking to her. And I started chatting it up with her, blah, blah, blah. And I kept talking to her. And I told my staff at the time, and she puts an arm around me, she goes, "Honey, you know who that is?" I go, "No." She goes, "That's my husband's cousin." I was like, "Get out of here. No way." She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Get the heck out of here." I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." She goes, "Nope." And to find out, it was her sister that she was calling.
And her sister must have had my phone number because she remembered the phone number. And so I just kept talking to her. And my brother was like, he encouraged me, just talk to her because she doesn't know any better. She's like, because she thinks she's still alive. And I, basically was her comfort. I mean, it was like, thank God her husband Richard could help me, which he preferred the name Dick, which I wanted to say his real name first. He always went by Dick because that was what he went by. But anyway, he would give me some family history so that I could talk to her about it. You know what I'm saying? He was like pretty good at it because they were trying to, that way she wouldn't fly off the handle which I think she passed a little bit a while later because I hadn't heard from her because I didn't hear from her for a long time. But he was able to help me through it, and help me, basically help her. So that because they knew she didn't have long, so they didn't try to keep that from her. But the other one was, there was another connection. So that same staff, I had a friend who had him. And we started going to church together. Well, his grandpa had it as well. And now this one broke me. This one killed me. I had to go to the bathroom to get a good cry because it broke my heart when he did it. Because we were talking about families and stuff like that. And I said that my grandpa had passed. And his grandpa George looks at me. No, he didn't. He's right here. Ouch! I was like, oh, okay. So after that, it was always Grandma Thelma and Grandpa George. To this day, it's still Grandma Thelma and Grandpa George. So if you hear me ever mention them, which I hadn't done it yet because I hadn't had an excuse to bring up the situation, but if you ever hear me do that, that's who I'm talking to. My late grandparents that died, that was my friend's grandparents that basically adopted me as a grandchild. And I was just like shocked and crap out of it. I was like, I did help. But yeah, Grandpa George and Grandma Thelma. Boy, I miss them. They were fun. They were a blast. Let me tell you, fun. And I remember I had moved into this new place that I was in. And I'm standing out I was standing outside with my dog at the time. I had a guide dog. I used to have a guide dog named Kent. And all of a sudden, Aunt Claire, his aunt, hollered at me. And I'm like, what the heck is she doing here? What? I was surprised. Here to find out Grandma lived in the apartment down the hall, and they wanted me to go down and keep checking on her and stuff. So I'd go down and check on Grandma. I miss Grandma. Grandma and Grandpa. I miss them both. But yeah. But, yep. Oh, what a day. And this time of year was always their favorite. We loved, the Thanksgiving and Christmas seasons. Me and Grandma and Grandpa. And my grandma, she did. I mean, she was a Christmas fanatic. My late grandma, my mom's mom. And we used to have this great big nativity scene. And there's a story that I'm going to tell you around Christmas time when it gets closer to that. I'm going to tell that story because, and I will warn you, I will break. I bawl every time I tell it. It's, ugh. It's enough to break you, I'm telling you. It's sweet. I cry, and I'm even tearing up thinking about it. But let me tell you, it's a tearjerker. It really is a tearjerker. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm tired. Yawnsers, and yawnsers again. Ugh. But anyway, I'm just finishing up my cheesecake. Cheesecake fantasy, yum, 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 yum. That's why I didn't get cheesecake from Fazoli's this month. Because I had cheesecake fantasy coffee to drink. So. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here and finish this last little bit up. And I will see you guys. I got something on my armrest. Alright. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I'm going to wait on that pina colada to get cool enough to put it in the fridge. And we'll have that later as well. So anyway, I will love you and leave you till next time. Have a great day. Enjoy you a nice cup of coffee. Hot or cold, whatever flavor you prefer, however sweet you like it. And I will be back here soon. Goodbye, and God bless.
We hope you've had a great time here with us in the far out world of coffee creations, where Scarlett, your barista, has tasted, tested coffee of different varieties. It could be a coffee that has never been tasted before. It could be a coffee that she just loves, like 8 o'clock coffee. Yum, yum, yum. And of course, smell those biscuits cooking. Yum, yum, yum. So good. If you come back again, you'll get to hear some more fun with Scarlett, your barista, and Christy, your bantering Sharky. Yeehaw! So come on in next time and set a spell with Scarlett. She'll brew some good coffee for you. In the crying Keurig, I think you'll just love that coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Smell that coffee. And every time it'll be a different thing. And sometimes it might just be some 8 o'clock coffee. You just never know what Scarlett is gonna do when she has coffee with you next time. Yeehaw! Hope you had a great time today. We sure did. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Hi, everybody. It's Baby Sharky, aka Christy, and I would just like to thank you for watching the far out world of coffee creations. Mommy will be back, and I might just pop in for a quick visit. So stay tuned, because the barista, my mommy Scarlett, has a lot more where that came from. Hey, Mommy. Yes, dear. Where's the biscuits? Oh, good Lord. You're gonna act like Travis? Yep.